you, Rachel. If not for justice, then for what do our eyes see? If not for compassion, then for what do our hands reach? And if not for love, then for what do our hearts beat? Justice, compassion, love. These three are what guide and inspire and motivate us as we work tirelessly towards a future free from all farmed animals, a world where fields have only crops and no livestock, where grain is grown to feed hungry human mouths, and where the rainforests flourish once more, in a world that is at peace with itself. Justice, compassion, love. These three are the rock-solid backbone that strengthens our determination to rid our planet of the nightmare of animal farming, the most vicious and pernicious of evils that the crooked mind of humanity has ever made manifest, the worst done by the basest of our desires, a cruelty unrivaled, a wickedness unparalleled, a violence shot through with a hatred unmatched, the shock of the sickness of humanity at war with everything that is good and decent and kind. Justice, compassion, love. These three are our strongest weapons, our power to overcome the horror, to forge a new world, a force that through our words, our hands, our hearts, the truth at last will be told and heard. For we stand defiant with the truth, and under our feet, shattered and broken, are the bitter lies of the animal farming industry. In reality, a monstrosity of diabolical cruelty, a dark world offering no escape for billions of the gentlest and most beautiful of all lives, a black hole of despair and pain, cloaked by the vilest of lies. Because to pocket the profit that flows from the blood of the innocent, the masters of this misery do nothing but lie. They lie about the human need for meat. They lie about the human need for milk. They lie about the human need for eggs. They lie about the human need for fish. They lie about free range. They lie about enriched cages. They lie about life on the farm, in the sheds, in the crates. They lie about the suffering felt by those farmed, from the violence of their births to the violence of their deaths. They lie about the dirt and the filth and the disease. They lie about the terror of the transports. They lie about the slaughterhouses. They lie about the kicking and beating, the punching and stabbing, the screaming and shouting, the scolding and mutilating, the hating and the killing, all of the killing. Through it all, they lie. We tell the truth. And this truth that rests in our hearts is the truth of hope offered freely to the world, opening the opportunity of a life lived that is for life, that is for compassion, that is for love. This is the life that truly offers something for everyone, a share for all from the gift of nature's garden, where we take only what we really need and we leave alone those innocents who will be left free to live their lives in their way, following their own path. For if animal rights means one thing, it means their right to be left alone. To be left free from our coercion, confinement at our hand, free from the violence of their exploitation, free to be the rare and precious and beautiful individuals and personalities that each sheep, pig, cow, chicken, turkey, goat, bull and fish truly is. And we want them to be free because we know that it is not enough to know what one is against. One has to know also what one is for. And we know that we stand for a world with less violence, less cruelty, less suffering, less pain, less waste of our limited land and food and water, less despair, less misery, less hate, less bloodshed and less killing. A world with more kindness, more sharing, more selflessness, more altruism, more hope, more compassion and more love. Less of what horrifies and more of what inspires. Less of what destroys and more of what creates. Less of what hurts and more of what comforts. Fewer tears of pain and more tears of joy. And no livestock, no cages and no slaughterhouses anywhere, ever. That is our world, and what a wonderful world it will be. That is what drives our lives, and it is for that world of love that our hearts beat. But as our hearts beat, we do not forget the reason why so badly and so deeply we want that world. Because between every heartbeat, we hear the sound of the chirp of the newborn male chick, bewildered as he is tossed alive to the sack to suffocate. And between every heartbeat, we hear the sound of the sorrow of the cow in mourning for her lost son, shot dead in the head at just 1 day of age. And between every heartbeat, we hear the sound of the cry of the saddened goat in mourning for her lost daughter, sold to slavery to satisfy a lust for her milk. And between every heartbeat, we hear the sound of the scream of the baby boy pig fixed upside down and castrated in full consciousness and no pain relief, his legs kicking in furious agony. And between every heartbeat, we hear the sound of the muffled sigh of the chicken as his legs break under him from his swollen chest, and he falls exhausted to die on the filth-stained floor. But between every heartbeat, our hearts beat faster and faster with the desire for justice to be seen, for compassion to be done, and love offered to every one of these billions of innocents, setting them free from the misery of their enslavement. The cage doors snapped open and discarded, the chains in tatters, the machinery of annihilation pulled asunder as a heap on a floor that will no more flow with killing and the loss of blood. With our every heartbeat we desire a gentler, kinder, more compassionate world. And with our every heartbeat we bring to pass the greatest revolution in all of human history. And it is we who are on the right side of that history. The future will be what we dream today. And so today, with every step, always know and never forget that you are the world made wonderful, and you are the hope and the inspiration for that revolution, for the creation of a whole new earth. And with every step, always know and never forget that because of our justice, our compassion, our love, we will change the world. Because we tell the truth, because we live the truth, because we are the truth, because we are compassion, we are justice, we are love. Thank you.